Hello everybody, this is Cesar, and today I'm going to intonate the PRS, right, as the last step for the setup. I was not going to shoot a video of the intonation, but I saw several videos in which people are spreading the wrong concept about intonation and guitars, so I thought that this may help someone. For your information, the tuner I'm going to use is the one that comes with the last version of Amplitube. Let me give you a closer shot, right? The Amplitube number 4, right? And guys, you know, I have already told you in a couple of videos, my gear is my gear. I pay for it, I buy it. I don't endorse any company, so I can speak freely about it. No, it's good there. I can speak freely about it, right? And I can tell you that the Amplitube number 4 is simply an excellent amp simulator. It's much better than the Amplitube number 3, and in this case I think they have smoked the TH2. We would try some of the amps in our next videos. I think that amp simulation has really gone beyond what we thought it could go, right? So well, we are going to intonate the guitar, and we are going to go through some basic physics concepts, because in guitars, in music in general, right, everything is physics and everything is mathematics, even if you don't believe it. Okay, first of all, let's start with the definition of intonation. The intonation is the accuracy of pitch in playing, the accuracy of pitch in singing, or the accuracy of pitch on a stringed instrument, which is our guitar. For us, for you, what does it mean? Well, it's a very simple thing. Is if your guitar is correctly intonated, when it's tuned to pitch, all the notes across the whole fretboard are going to sound perfectly tuned. When your guitar is not correctly intonated, what happens is that sometimes you have it tuned to pitch when you are not fretting any note, but when you fret the notes or you fret chords, you hear that something is not in tune. And if you're fretting correctly, that is the sign of your guitar not correctly intonated. And it's really very annoying if you have played in an instrument, on an instrument that was not correctly intonated. It gets really very annoying. Sometimes it's especially kind of annoying in the upper part of the fretboard, right? Now, a couple of concepts, basic physics. Now, for a guitar to be perfectly intonated, for a string to be perfectly intonated, the distance between where the string is resting at the saddle and the 12th fret should be exactly the same than the distance between the 12th fret, right, and where the string rests at the nut. Notice that I have said where the string rests, not the nut or not the saddle. So, and this is pure physics. I'm not going to take you through the whole basics of physics of strings, etc. Right? Anyway, but the idea is that the distance between the saddle, where the string is resting at the saddle, and the 12th fret is what we are going to be measuring in our intonation and correcting if needed. So how are we going to check the intonation in our guitar and correct it if needed? Very simple. So first we are going to tune the guitar to pitch. We are going to start with the string number 6, with the 6th string, right, with the E. Now, what we do is we tune the 6th string to pitch, right, with the harmonic at the 12th fret. So the finger slightly above the string, you know, pushing the string just very gently without fretting the string at the fret number 12. We produce the harmonic. And we tune it to pitch. It is already tuned to pitch, you see. Perfect, okay? Well, probably a little bit, I mean, flat. Now it is, okay? 100% tuned to pitch, you see, right? Okay, good. Now, we are going to fret the note at the 12th fret, and if the note comes in the tuner flat, it means that the distance between the 12th fret and the saddle, right, at this string, if it comes flat, it means that this distance is longer than it should be. So we need to take the saddle closer to the nut, far from the bridge. How? With these screws, right? And with a very simple screwdriver, right? Like this one, have this one, right? Okay. If, when we fret the number 12, it comes sharp, means that the distance between the 12th fret, in this 6th string in this case, and the saddle is shorter. So we need to make it longer. So we need to take the saddle closer to the bridge with the screw. What I always do is I put on the bridge 2 post-its, right, here underneath the bridge, right, in order to protect the finish, just in case my screwdriver would slip or something, right? Now, let's try. Harmonic at the 12th fret. Tune to pitch. You see? Fretted note at the 12th fret. And if you see, the tuner is telling us that it's slightly sharp. So, very slightly. So what we would need to do is to, with our screwdriver, as it is slightly sharp, we need to make the distance a little bit longer, so we need to take our saddle closer to the bridge. This way. But just a very gentle touch, because it is telling us that it's very, very close to be tuned to pitch. So now we retune to pitch. See? Yeah? And now we fret the note. And it's perfect. So we have intonated the string, the 6th string, right? And we do the same with the rest of the strings. Let's try the 5th string, right? So, harmonic, we tune to pitch, tune to pitch, fretted note, comes slightly sharp too, very, very slightly. So we do the same with our screwdriver. We take the saddle closer to the bridge, increasing the distance, right? But very, very, very slightly, like this. Now we retune to pitch. And as you see, very small increments make a huge difference. And what you will experience is that the better the guitar is built, the more acute this is. The better the guitar is built, the smaller the increments you need to do, because small increments make a big difference in a guitar that is properly built, right? So I think we are now tuned to pitch, harmonic, perfect. We fret the note, and it's perfect. So we are intonated also in the string, in the 5th string. And we do this all with our 6 strings, right? If you want me to do the 4th string, we would do it. Okay. We tune to pitch. Here we go. Tune to pitch. We fret the note. It's sharp. So what we need to do, we need to do the same. We need to take our saddle closer to the bridge, increasing the distance, right? Like this. We retune to pitch. we fret the note, still sharp. Okay, we retune to pitch. Slightly sharp. So just a gentle touch is gonna make it this time, eh? Retune to pitch. Okay, fretted the note. Still slightly, so we take a little bit more. Tune to pitch, fret the note, perfect. So that's how you intonate your guitar, okay? Now, another question that comes very often is, I mean, how should I push the string when I am intonating? Should I intonate with the same intensity that I play? I want to be very clear with this, right? When you tune before you are going to play, right? When you're tuning your guitar because you are going to play in a gig or at home, yes, you tune as you play, okay? If you have a, let's say, high, intense right hand and you push the strings very hard, you would do the same when you are tuning, because you tune as you play. If not, you are going to get out of tune immediately. But for intonating the guitar, we are doing a precise thing. So very gentle push of the strings when you are fretting the harmonic, when you are fretting the note. When you are doing the harmonic, when you are fretting the note, you don't need to push the string very hard, because this will distort the reading on the tuner. Okay, now the guitar is perfectly intonated, or just slight differences from one string to another. But anyway, as a final tip, in order for you to guess if a guitar that you have or you're gonna buy or a friend or whatever, right, or you receive, it's intonated or not at the first sight, right? When you see the saddles grouped this way, 6th, 5th and 4th, kind of pointing up, you know, and then 3rd, 2nd and 1 pointing up, but starting a little bit below the 3rd from the 4th, probably could be very close to be intonated. It's like two stairs, you know, there's the steps of a stair, you know, you have one here and then you have another here, right? And then you are going to probably guess correctly if a guitar is close to be intonated or far away from being intonated, even before you try. I hope you have enjoyed, and see you very soon in the next videos. Take care and bye.